They boasted. She boasted. This was a ship that even God could not sink. And in its maiden voyage, the first voyage, the Titanic was gone. Gone. Just a couple of decades back, they found the wreckage. And after they found the wreckage, there was so much discussion on it. People who survived were interviewed, movies were made, books were written. In fact, there are cookbooks on the Titanic. What was the last menu on the Titanic? A recipe, a cookbook at Titanic. Did you know? A cookbook called the Titanic. Recipes that food that they ate on the Titanic. Quite incredible. Come up with so many amazing books. Everyone on the Titanic, all the passengers, the crew, the captain, the first officers, the second officers, everyone believed no one can do anything at all to this ship. Quite interesting, isn't it? And just look at what happened. News report from the Boston Daily. Titanic sinks, 1,500 die. Carpathia picks up 675 out of 2,200. Races for New York. Survivors mostly women and children. That ship that even God could not sink, on its maiden voyage, sank. I do feel there is a very important message for all of us here. We must learn something from this. You know something? They say, pride cometh before the fall. You can make things as big, you can be as successful, as ambitious. But when there is pride, God knows how to crush that pride to powder. You know? I mean, I have been a speaker for years now. And sometimes, I give talks and people are like sitting and hearing. And most times people come and say, Babuji, kya lecture tha, maza aa gaya. Kya sunaya aapne? Bola, kya samjha? Wo joke acha tha. This is what I gave the talk for. But there was one man came up to me and said to me, I hate your lecture. So the first time, मैं तो सोच रहा था मैं एकदम फर्स्ट क्लास सब करके जो बनाएंगे, hate your lecture. So I asked him, you hate me? He said, सोचना पड़ेगा. I said, look at this guy. I was so humbled. I went to my college of engineering, Pune. He was from there. He was one of the alumni, so was I. So there was an alumni program. I was invited as a keynote speaker. I went for the speech. I was all prepared for what to say. All my notes were there, my mind was prepared, my words were there. I had already visualized myself standing at the dais speaking, how the students would, all was visualization was done. So it was peanuts. I've been doing it all my life. I'll tell you something. That day, this guy was sitting at the back, way back in the program, and he was standing up and hearing my talk. And just 2-3 weeks back, he had told me, I hate your lectures. And I tell you, it happened several times, but this time, the fiasco that I did in my lecture, you cannot imagine. Everything was here. I knew everything. My lecture notes were all there. Just couldn't speak. Spoke something, of course students didn't detect after 15-18 years of speaking. कुछ भी बोला तो उनको तो कुछ अच्छा लगा. But for me, I knew I wasn't together. It was a big failure. When I came back to Pune, on my return in the car, 2 students, alumni were with me, just talking to them what could have been the reason for this mess up in the firm. Hey, one reason was pride. It's no problem doing big things, ambitious things, successful. Titanic success. But when there is pride, that success is a failure. With pride, success is a failure. And with humility, an apparent failure is a success. Because you can come out of it.